Truffle Pig is about a man, Gustav, and his pet Truffle Pig, who go out one morning on an adventure in the French countryside to find truffles, and along the way they discover something a little bit crazier than what they had expected.
One thing that I've always wanted to do is like kind of a landscape piece, and that's really what this spot started out as. As the project evolved and we really dove deep into this illustrative style, we thought, well, maybe we can add a character in here. And that really just got the whole story snowballing, and we went from there.
I'd stumbled across an image of this farmer walking with a pig on a leash, and it was just this really charming image that I'd seen. The pig was massive, and I wanted to sort of explore the dynamic between this sort of farmhouse animal and a farmer, and it was almost as if it was like a pet for him. And I think that exploring their relationship is sort of what Truffle Pig became.
We were looking for a project to do with the Oculus Rift, and the Truffle Pig was initially a 2D animation that we were working on here, and we decided to expand it to a larger format, and it ended up becoming the VR experience that we have now.
And we wanted to blend this traditional narrative that we normally use character-wise with a gaming narrative. So when you switch from third person to first person, you really get this strange shift in perspective that lets you have power and take control over a story where we normally are just showing that from an outside perspective.
For Gentleman Scholar, we were excited to take on a project that we knew nothing about and just play. And I think that that's kind of our mantra here a little bit is, you know, we like to play, we like to have fun, and along the way we discover things. Along the way we kind of figured out, hey, if we smashed Unreal with Maya, we could really start to create these things. If we, you know, used what we knew in character development in the 2D world and applied it to the 3D world, it could actually make some difference.
So transitioning from 2D to 3D, we made sure to really retain this illustrative style. Even when texturing all the assets, we would take the exact same Photoshop brushes we were using to create the original concept art and use those to texture all the elements to really experience two worlds in two different forms, I guess.
I think the biggest technical hurdle for us was putting the control in the hands of the viewer while still staying in control of the narrative. There's definitely a difficult balance that needs to be walked there so that people have an enjoyable experience and don't get frustrated, and also end up in the place that we want them to be, feeling the things that we want them to feel and seeing the moments that we've planned out for them while still maintaining the illusion of controls.
Once you realize along the way that you can't control the viewer or the viewer's experience, you have to kind of let go. You have to take your hands off the wheel a little bit and let everything play out. And everybody's experience is going to be a little bit different.